Last year, OnlyFans gained an estimated 77 million new followers and made hundreds of their creators millionaires. It's created a more ethical environment to consume adult entertainment and has even evolved to host some non-sexual content like motivational speeches from DJ Khaled and Fat Joe. This is how free porn, Snapchat, and an enterprising father-son duo helped create one of the internet's biggest, mostly sex-positive markets for adult performers, both amateur and professional. Human beings have wanted to see other human beings naked, basically since we started wearing clothes. It's always been a business. For context, here's a quick rundown of how adult performers have been making money for the past 200 years or so. In the late 1800s, burlesque show performers in France and England are big budget productions, and some performers become minor celebrities. In the 1920s, inspired equally by burlesque and Middle Eastern belly dancing, traveling carnivals feature exotic dancers who incorporate the poles from their tents in their acts. By the late 1970s, strip clubs featuring male and female dancers are basically everywhere in America. X-rated hits like Deep Throat and Debbie Does Dallas essentially create the porn industry, and 1-800 numbers pave the way for interactive phone sex hotlines. Everything is kind of the same for the next 2 decades. And then the internet comes along, which means we are on the precipice of first witnessing the dancing baby meme, and everybody is about to stop paying for porn. In the early 21st century, Napster and Kazaa let anyone with a dial-up connection illegally download a limitless amount of dirty movies for free. But they take days to download, or that's what a friend told me. Anyway, things get even worse in 2004. Some enterprising nerds combine the functionality of video sites like YouTube with the free porn scattered throughout the web. They launch a bunch of tube sites that steal videos from creators and studios, host them for free, and then sell banner ads to make money. And just for the record, dude, no hot singles in your area want to meet you even if you want a free iPad. Sorry. Anyway, the adult entertainment industry, once thought of as sturdy as a Nokia brick phone, ended up being easily broken like every other type of phone. By the 2010s, a handful of companies and rich dudes control almost all adult content on the internet. Adult performers who have always been underpaid and underrepresented have never made less for their work. And even American strip clubs are failing. But for some reason, a UK developer named Tim Stokely still decided it was a jolly good time to get into the smut business, isn't it? In 2013, the 30-year-old Stokely, in a business partnership with his father, launches Customs For You, where people buy custom vids from adult performers on request, inspired by fetish communities on sites like Reddit. In 2015, Snapchat introduces Snapcash, which allows users to send money through the app. A ton of adult performers figure out they can control and sell their own content directly to fans without a middle person mucking it up. A clean distribution chain. In 2016, Stokely sees adult performers being penalized for selling under-the-table content on social media platforms like Instagram. So he thought, what if I take the idea of my custom site, leverage influencers' social media followings, then use subscription fees and a Snapchat-style payment system to connect fans directly with performers? Thus, OnlyFans is born. Essentially, the breakdown is creators keep 80% of the money coming in and OnlyFans takes the other 20%. Fans pay a subscription fee and then have access to custom content, which is priced individually by the creator. So, through the late 2010s, OnlyFans starts seeping into the mainstream. Articles cover the shockingly lucrative returns some creators have made, and personal success stories are all over YouTube. But right here, it's so important to note that the performers on OnlyFans are not necessarily porn stars, cam girls, or escorts. And there are tons of benefits to launching an OnlyFans page for so many people from all walks of life. You know what? Let's hear from someone who actually knows what they're talking about.
Hi, I'm Rabaibu and I've been a creator on OnlyFans since May 2020. OnlyFans has helped me stabilize myself as a full-time creator and encouraged me to be my best and most authentic self, where there's no trends, no algorithms, no personas, just myself connecting with other like-minded people. Thanks to my amazing community on OnlyFans, as well as the platform itself, I've been able to create more free content for everyone. Thank you so much.
Which brings us to 2020. So you've almost certainly heard that OnlyFans, like Sourdough Bread Starter, has become wildly popular during the pandemic. But honestly, look at these numbers. Revenue at the company is up 553%, bringing in $2.36 billion. The number of users grew from 8 million to 85 million, with over 1 million active creators making original content. More than 300 creators made at least $1 million over the past year, and plenty of mainstream celebrities have joined OnlyFans. Cardi B, Tyga, and Jordyn Woods use the platform to post exclusive content that doesn't contain explicit nudity. Also in 2020, actress Bella Thorne makes an account in order to take control of her own nude photo leaks, but creates a veritable shitstorm on the platform by charging users $200 for a post that was apparently supposed to contain nudity, then didn't. To course correct, OnlyFans starts putting a cap on the amount of money creators can charge for posts, and everyone was pissed. Alas, not everything is 100% peachy keen with OnlyFans. Only 1% of creator accounts make 33% of the overall profits, and some lower profile users fear the new celebrity talent will push out smaller independent creators. But let's push those concerns aside, allow interested parties to do their own searches, and celebrate OnlyFans for what it does do. Provide an increasingly stigma-free, safe place for adult performers to take control of their own content, including trans and non-binary performers who traditionally struggle for visibility in mainstream adult entertainment. And remember Tim Stokely? By the looks of his Instagram, he's doing very well, and OnlyFans was recently named one of the 100 most influential companies by Time magazine. We salute you, OnlyFans, and also implore everyone out there to consider buying an HD webcam and ring light, because you never know, you could be the next OnlyFans millionaire. You probably won't be, but you never know. Hey y'all, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and comment on what you want us to cover next. We might not actually do it, but we'll definitely read the comment. Thanks!